Hi, my name is Ken Lahm. I am a service advisor here at Equal Plus Consulting. Today I'm going to walk you through marketing through opportunity with Business by Design, Feature Pack 3.0. Alright, as you can see, I am logged in under Administrator, so I have full access rights to all of these work centers. It'll make this demo a little easier so I don't have to log in and out with different roles. Okay, the first thing we want to do is create a new campaign. So we go to our Marketing Work Center and down here to our common task and click new campaign. Okay, we want to give it a description, call it Sell by Design. Our next step is decide which type of campaign we want to have. We'll do an email campaign, give it a start and end date. Okay, our next step is to create a target group. If we had a target group in the past, we could just select that or even upload an Excel worksheet with our target group or create a new target group with this new button right here. So we'll go ahead and create a new target group and call it Sell by Design target group. Alright, and here we come to our filter page. We can actually filter through our accounts with contacts or our corporate accounts or private accounts. You can do a lot of different type of filtering through here. But for now, let's go ahead and click go, and that'll give me all of my accounts in this area right here. Okay, so I only have 14, so let's go ahead and add all of those. And as you can see below here, it added all 14 accounts. Now I could remove some if I would like. I can just highlight that and click remove. But let's go ahead and just keep all 14 of those and go to the next step. Okay, review member details. Alright, this button right here is going to check to see whether your emails are on the correct format. Maybe you have an email that's missing on one of your accounts. So this is going to check to make sure everything is good. Okay, as you can see here, with this green mark that all of our emails are in the correct format and I'm not missing anything. We can check for phone numbers and fax and addresses, so a lot of different checks we can go through here. If you had a target group of 10,000, you wouldn't want to sit here and make sure all these were right. So this is a great tool too. If one of them was missing, you would have a red mark right here along with a pop-up that wouldn't let you go any further. Okay, so everything is good. So let's click finish. Click close. Alright, now we've created our target group. The next step is to create responses. What type of responses do we want to capture? So we have a response option tab right here. We're going to go to that one. Okay, we can create new responses, or if you already have responses in here, you just click add row and then come right here, and then see we have a few in here already. So we're going to click yes. That's a response we're hoping to get from this campaign. From here, maybe a maybe, and row. And I know we don't want to get any no responses, but maybe we will. So go ahead and save those. I actually added a new row and I didn't need to. Save those. Okay, go back here to general. Make sure everything looks good. Alright, and hit execute. This will execute your campaign now. Okay, and you see right here we have an Excel download. Go ahead and click go, and this will have all the information in here that we need to send out our emails. We have our email address, and we have a response code right here. Now this is kind of important when the person or the customer calls back with their response. They only need to give us this response code, and we can look and we can track them throughout the system pretty easy. But even if they don't, it's not that bad. So we'll click close, click yes. Okay, so now we've emailed out to all our customers and we're waiting for some responses back. We will go down here and click campaign management. Alright, and as you can see, here's our campaign and it's running, it's active. Alright, now say somebody calls in with a response. Okay, you go here to add response. Alright, somebody called in. Okay, who's called in? We could put that response code right here, and it would look up their information for us and put that in, and it would be very easy. But now we'll just say that Frank called in, and his response goes right here. His response was yes. I'd love to have Business by Design. Alright, save and close that. Okay, and maybe we had an email that came back in. We could put the response code right here and it'll get that information for us. Or we can just search through right here and we'll say it was Sarah who emailed us and said, you know, maybe we'll get it. We need a little bit more information. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save that and close. Excuse me. Alright, so say, you know, a couple days have gone by and we want to go in there and, you know, start looking at our responses and start, you know, sending those over to our sales department with new opportunities. Okay, we can see we have a neutral response and a positive response. Alright, let's go ahead and send that over to our sales department. And click View All and go to our response details. Alright, now you can see we have a yes and maybe. So let's send that yes one over to our sales. So we'll click Sell by Design. Okay, say Frank. And you can add notes, activities, all different types of things you can do. Okay, we're going to do a follow-up opportunity. Okay, all our information is right here. Now we can add extra information here to help our sales guys out. You know, maybe there's a 50% chance of success. Since he said yes, you know, you could say, you know, what type of, you know, he's a prospect for sales. You know, all different kinds of things you can do right here. Okay, so now that we've created our opportunity, we save and close it. Okay. Now we've created a new opportunity for our sales department. So let's go over there and just take a look at that. So the salesperson would log in as a salesperson, and he would have these work centers along with a couple other ones. He would go into new business. Okay, he would go down here to opportunities, opportunity list, and as you can see, he now has that opportunity in hand. So he can click edit, go in here, and he can see all the information that's led up to this opportunity. Okay, so you can also do follow-up, you know, appointments, tasks, phone calls, anything right here that's going to track that opportunity up into a lead. So there's a lot of things you can do. Okay, we'll just go ahead and click close because we're at opportunity now. So Business by Design will allow you to, you know, create a campaign all the way to a new lead, to a sales quote, or a sales invoice, or to a sale. But you don't have to follow these steps. You know, I didn't have to create a campaign to enter in a new lead. You know, I could just go to marketing and go straight into new lead right here. You know, say somebody called up and said, you know, I'm interested in by design, and he wasn't even a part of a campaign. He just saw us online or something. So there's lots of steps in the business process, through marketing, through opportunity, but you don't have to follow these steps to get to a new lead. So, all right, I'd like to thank you for coming and watching our marketing to opportunity demo. If you have any questions, you can email me at ken.lahm, Lahm, at equal-plus.com. I thank you all for joining.